What's up guys, welcome back to another video of me, Silver7, and today my friends we are back with another Sker ritual video. Inside this video we are going to be talking about the latest spoiler coming from Wales Interactive themselves. So luckily we have two spoilers to break down in today's video, and trust me, one of them is quite exciting, so make sure you stick around. Inside of these spoilers we can see what we can expect in the next big update for Sker ritual and when Tied to Terror comes in October. First things first, we can see a new perk. This is pink and it also has a symbol with a weapon on it and Roman numerals for number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is going to be a mule kick type weapon. I don't know if this is something we really needed in Sker ritual. If anything, it's one of the perks I wouldn't have expected to see. I would have definitely have liked to have seen a double output damage perk, and I've been saying that since the game's launch. So in my opinion, being able to carry 3 weapons is a little bit lackluster, especially when some of them fall off without a certain miracle build, which is why I've always said that we need a double output damage perk. I'm not hitting it, and it might actually be a good perk. There might be some decent upgrades, but where samples are concerned, it doesn't really surprise me, but people will just load up, they'll have a full amount of samples and they'll be able to max this out on day 1, so there's nothing to work towards. Being able to carry 3 weapons sounds good on paper, but at the same time I just don't think that Sker ritual needed this, and there are a lot of other perks that they could have come out with, and I think that we're getting to the point now where it's saying we're getting a new perk and we're not getting anything new. We're getting rehashed Call of Duty perks, which is just what people wanted, and it's really a shame. I would like to have seen something a bit more unique. I spoke about this previously, and this is the new drum shotgun. Whether or not this is going to be a drum shotgun, I don't know. There is rumors that it could be similar to the Man of War and be an assault rifle, but I'm still going to go down the idea of it being a drum shotgun. I don't know if it's been confirmed in the Discord or anything on what this is going to be, but I did previously talk about it, and I do believe it's going to be a form of shotgun, and we get to see this inside this spoiler, and to be honest with you, it does look quite interesting. It looks a bit like a blunderbuss. I don't know if, again, this is going to be something that we use a lot of, or if we're going to just stick to the same thing and be using the PPSH weapon, or if we're just going to be using wonder weapons and not even bothering with using any other weapon unless we have a certain miracle build. Also inside of this, there is a new death machine gun. So this is either going to be a new gun, or this is just there for the aesthetic. Now I actually think that this could be a new weapon, and the reason why is because when we got the spoiler for House of the Damned, we got to see the wonder weapon, and we also got to see the new weapon. So we got the PPSH and the corpse grinder was in the background. So I think that it's possible that with a drum shotgun that we're talking about could be the new wonder weapon, and what we could be seeing over there is actually the death machine. Maybe that could be the new weapon. Either way, it could be switched around. Maybe the new wonder weapon is the death machine, but there's definitely going to be some sort of connection to this, because surely that's not placed there for no reason. How do you feel about a death machine anyway coming to Sker ritual? Would you like to see it? Do you think it would be cool? I mean, the other alternative it could just be a hint that we're getting a new power up. Maybe the new power up gives us the death machine. So again, following suit with Call of Duty. For our next thing, I'm going to talk about the shipwreck. I'm really not surprised about that. I did kind of envision that we would have this shipwreck where we are on the shore and we can see the ships and they are broken down. Obviously we're not going to be on the sea. I'm so happy to actually not be on a boat. I'm really hoping that this map does not take part on a boat. I would like to see that we can maybe access the boats, maybe we can get in them, but I don't want it to be massive play spaces just inside of a broken down boat. I think that, you know, this is how I envisioned it to be, a shipwreck, and then we would be near some rocks, and then obviously we would have to maybe fight some sirens or something, because that would have been sort of accurate to the story. But yeah, I don't know, we're yet to see, but this is definitely in the image of how I would have expected the map to look. So I just want to take a moment to remind you guys that we still have the radios that aren't active in other maps, so we are probably going to be getting these either when the guns get updated, so when we get the new gun in September, or we may see that every map will get its radio Easter egg sometime around the time as Tied to Terror releases. Also, if you pause the video at the right time during the thunder and lightning, you can actually see a couple of different things. One, you can see a code, and the second thing that you may have not noticed is that there is a new enemy type. So you can see this like swamp monster, sort of like got a kraken or an octopus around its arms, and it's coming for the player. So it's going to be really interesting to see what this is going to be. Is this going to be a regular zombie, or is it a new regular zombie model, or is this going to be a boss zombie similar to Abraham, similar to Isaac? It's going to be interesting, but I definitely think that this thing looks ominous. One thing I really hope that we see in this is a special round with sirens, as that would be the most accurate, especially with the fact that it's the Siren Song's prequel story, I suppose. So we definitely need to see something to do with sirens. Every time that the video would go to lightning, we would see these codes that would pop up. These codes were then deciphered into a password, which was all hands on on deck. Once that password was acquired, people had to go to the internet where they could input this into Wales Interactive's website, which I'm really not sure how you found this, but using the links that we have, we can actually access the website and we get an image of what appears to be the AK-like weapon, the Powerup, with a new camo. So this will be the first proper camo that we've ever had in Sker Ritual, because we do have camos when we go to the supercharger machine. So either this is going to be a new supercharger camo for Tides of Terror, or this could actually be one of the most requested features, and that could be a camo grind for Sker Ritual. Considering that this is a really random weapon to show you the camo on, I don't think personally that this is a supercharger camo, and I actually would like to say, and I'm going to just take a small bit of copium here and say that I think the Sker Ritual's devs have actually listened to us, and there is a chance that we could actually have weapon progression coming to Sker Ritual. Now, there's been a lot of builds going on recently, which would indicate that the devs have been extremely busy. Maybe not only were they working on the FOV slider, but they were also working on camos. If this would be the case, oh my goodness, my friends, this is going to be awesome. But you mustn't get your hopes up too much, because there is definitely a chance that this is just a camo and nothing more. And if that is the case, it will be a little bit disappointing, but at the same time, we can say, do you know what? That looks really good. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, then please make sure to smash like, comment, and subscribe. I will try to keep you guys updated with any of the latest and greatest news coming to Sker Ritual and its community. Sorry this video is a little bit late. I just wanted to make sure I got all of the different facts out there, made sure I knew what was going on before I made a video. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I was Soldier7. You've been absolutely awesome. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest and greatest news coming to Sker Ritual and its community. And I shall see you guys in my next video.